If I don't quit, I'm going to find the people that'll keep riding up and down to the finish line. Okay? Once I know what it is I want, here's the power word. I surrender to my purpose. Now think about this. The most powerful people in history were surrendered to what they wanted to accomplish. They just said, this is it. I don't care what's between me and there. I already spiritually and mentally make it okay to be there. It's not okay for it to stop me, but it's okay to be there. Guess why? Because that's where it lives. So now I'm a surrendered dude. I'm on my way. How do you think you'd carry yourself if you were surrendered to what you wanted? You would walk different, you would act different, you would look different, and you would get different results. Because here's what happens. Here comes rejection. I started knowing I was going to get rejected. Here's a non-surrendered being. Here comes rejection. Oh. They attach themselves to it. Now let's go back. Surrendered being. I know there's rejection on my way. I don't know, it may come today. Rejection. Thank you. You see, it's all about emotional management. I'm going to say something to you. You know, I think y'all feel pretty good so far. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't make it, remember me standing here. It won't be because you couldn't do it. It'll be because you couldn't integrate the negative emotions that come up with disappointment, hardship, and intermittent failure. So the way to do it is mentally. I'm shifting it, man. I am not holding it that way anymore. I got a new perception, man. That rejection is a deposit on my success. So you got to start out, and you need real, what I call white-hot desire to make a change in your life. Average won't work. Here's a language of every loser I've ever coached. I'll give it a try. Interesting, huh? That's my observation through all the years of experience. I'll give it a try. Let me tell you what that means at the unconscious level. I'll only work as hard as when I hit my last failure, and then I'm done. That's give it a try. And you don't even know you set up the ceiling. No, just do it. Just do it. So you need to have a firm desire. Well, a desire for what? Here's the next element that's missing. If you understand the way the human mind functions, it's rather mechanical. In fact, in many respects, it's highly overrated for how little use we get out of that magnificent machine up there. Most people reach a point in life, they stop reading, they stop studying, they become passive participants and vicariously enjoy everything other than what's going on within themselves. It's called, let's get to the movie, let's play the record, let's go see the show, let's vicariously be on the stage, isn't she beautiful, isn't he handsome, da 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 da. What are you doing for yourself? You got to start working on you. You see, the toolbox for life is from the neck up. And most people have stopped devoting any kind of energy to expanding awareness, seeking wisdom. You see, this is a universe of laws. And let me tell you something about the universe of laws. Those laws do not care whether you ever find them out, and if you do find them out, whether you ever obey them or flow with them. They just are, and they run the game. You see, and wisdom is figuring that out. And you're not going to get it from an idiot who's going nowhere, smokes dope, does everything wrong, and tries to tell you how life's going to work. So you're going to have to start editing what's going into your mind. Because listen to me, your thoughts, the thoughts of your mind are creating your reality, nothing else. It's not what's out there that's real, it's what you think about what's out there that's your reality. Now put the filters in front of you. What picture are you painting? So one of the first things I tell people is you got to get off the past. And one of the best ways to get off the past, because people who are hung up on the past are usually hung up on past pain, anguish, disappointment, broken love affairs, disappointments with people. Here's the thing you got to do. You may not like it, but I'm going to tell you, you want to get the monkey off your back, you got to give it away. And how you give it away is once and for all, understand that every human being makes mistakes. Some worse than others. And sometimes you're the victim of some pretty nasty things. But you can't be free to be who you could be until you forgive. And you've got to do it. And here's why. Here's why. You don't forgive because they deserve it. You forgive because it's the right thing to do to set them free and you free. Now, when you get off the past, you will stop worrying so much about the future because they're intertwined. You keep thinking about making the same mistakes in the future. If you get off the past, you can get into the present, and then you need to get around influences that nurture you in the right direction. Does this make sense to you? You see, all